Megan Triplet.
Hey, Coach, we got a chance to see a lot of different lineups and different, some rotations that you got to use. What impressed you the most that your guys showed you tonight?
I'd just say our guys competed unbelievable, and they just found a way to give themselves a chance to win a ball game. I mean, the Pacers are a really good ball club, a lot of veterans, play with a lot of physicality. Our guys just found a way. When they went on runs, we always had a chance, and we responded just because of how hard we were playing. I thought our defense did a phenomenal job. They scored a lot in the paint. We did a good job defending the three-point line. That's stuff that we can definitely clean up. But guys that haven't gotten a lot of opportunities in the preseason, I thought these guys stepped up. I mean, great performances from Sam, Zaire. I thought John did a lot of great things. Guys off the bench. We just found a way to put ourselves in, position. Great execution down in the fourth quarter, changing coverages, big time shots and free throws down the stretch, and came down to the last two possessions. But really proud of our guys' effort tonight.
Drew.
It felt like that last minute was a really good learning opportunity for Zaire because he had the two scores on offense, and then on defense, he gave up a score once, and then the second one, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't think that was mostly his fault there on that one. But what do you make of just that last minute that Zaire was able to give you?
I mean, big time plays like you talked about. I mean, obviously he had stepped up to the line, made two crucial free throws to keep the score tied, and had that big finish going to his left. Time before, he threw it up and didn't get to go. But then next time he went down aggressive. We were looking for a three on the play, and he read the defense. They got up into him. We talked about continue to cut, continue to drive against their pressure. Went downhill, had a big time finish. And then, effort throughout the game, him defensively threw some different things at him coverage wise. Thought he did a great job. Active body, rebounding, one-on-one defense. They make a tough shot there at the end. But overall, really encouraging to see what he did there late in the game, but honestly, in all 28 of his minutes.
On the last play, was the goal to get it to him again and you just ran out of time, or can you just explain that the last play of the game right there on offense?
Yeah, we were just using Sam and Zaire as decoys. I mean, they were pretty locked up to those guys. Once they started going, they were locked into them. So we tried to use them as decoys and get Santi a shot at the top. And they aggressively switched out at the end. Santi made a good move, his size being able to shoot over defenders. I thought he had a great look. So that was a look there, and it just didn't fall for us tonight, but really proud of the execution, especially on that play.
Evan.
Taylor, on that note, with Zaire, was this for a game like this where he was going to have to play more of a bigger role? How impressed were you with him just kind of taking that charge and showing the initiative? Even though he started over 4, he still continued to just find ways to contribute, even though the shots wasn't falling early.
I mean, that's the name of the game. There's a lot of different ways that you can contribute out there. It's not about scoring. Obviously, he had a good night scoring, slow start, like you said, but as I said a moment ago, I thought his defensive effort was really good. I thought his rebounding was really good. Just an active body out there. I mean, Duarte got hot there in the first half. We put him on him in the second half and told him to kind of deny him and make catches tough for him. And I thought that kind of changed Duarte's flow a little bit there in that third quarter. So, it's not all about scoring. It's about just finding ways to impact on either side of the floor. And, Zaire has been hearing that message a lot, not just from me, from his teammates. And, it was great to see him find ways to impact the game tonight.
And on that note, with Sam obviously showing off his shooting touch, just with him not being able to play in the first 3 games, was that kind of encouraging? Obviously, you guys knew he could shoot, but just how encouraging was that for him to see him kind of get going like that?
Yeah, I mean, very encouraging. I mean, I thought he was aggressive as well early in the game. Teammates did a good job finding him. He was able to get some early looks, which kind of got him going, but he's a confident guy. He knows, I think we talked about before the game, he knows his role when he's out there is to make winning plays. And a big part of that is knocking down shots and being aggressive and having a green light. And I thought he also did a pretty good job defensively. I mean, they got guys that can really get downhill on you, but I thought there were some, big time possessions, him guarding one-on-one that were big for us. Steps in, takes a charge. But overall, he definitely set a tone for us on the offensive end tonight. And, being in a position to kind of run the lead point, against an aggressive defense, I thought he did a really solid job.
Brandon.
Taylor, you just kind of touched on it. With Tyus and John not playing tonight, you kind of use guys who, haven't really played a whole lot of point guard. What did you like seeing out of Sam, John, and Jarrett Culver and the other guys who kind of, handled a lot of the playmaking tonight?
Yeah, I mean, they try to take what the defense, was giving us. I thought, early in the game, especially with Sam and John as starters, they did a really good job getting the ball move in. Then they went on a run, there in that first quarter. But guys just making the right play, and they had to adjust their defensive game plan and really get up into us. I mean, obviously guys that aren't maybe primary handlers, they just found a way to share the ball with their teammates, get off it early, get us into offense that, didn't always put the pressure on them, to allow us to continue to move the ball, cut and drive and try to free ourselves up. So really like, how they just approach the game, take what the defense give them, make easy reads. And it's a great challenge going up against a team that's going to pressure you that much. So really encouraged by what we saw from those guys and the confidence that this hopefully gives them moving forward.
Last question, Drew Hill.
Taylor, I thought you said before the last home game that the last game of the preseason is traditionally a dress rehearsal type of thing. Have you decided yet how you, I guess, intend to handle that last preseason game on Friday?
Yeah, I mean, I think the guys that were in street clothes will definitely get some run on Friday. Not exactly sure what the lineups will be and how long. Obviously, want to be smart going into opening night and be fresh and healthy, but have some rhythm at the same point. So definitely have some ideas, and you guys will see on Friday.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.